Never forget who was there for you at your lowest. And I think I just reached my lowest last week. And so I will never forget who was there for me. It was Leon Kennedy. um, and so today, I'm not holding back. We're going to read a fanfic written by my beloved Yoon Wolfie. She has dedicated a fanfic to me in this channel. And this one is another of her series as well, which is 3 parts, I think. Yes. And so we're going to read them all today. We're going to enjoy our time because it's Leon Kennedy series. And let's begin. POV, what if Leon Kennedy dropped into your world, part 1? It's February 2026. Resident Evil Requiem just dropped, and lucky for you, you've got your hands on it as soon as the game was released. Of course, you went with the physical copy of it on top of downloading it from Steam because you like the feel of a physical game that you can add to your collection. Actually, I do have a physical copy of the Resident Evil Requiem game for PS5. And then I reprinted it with another PS5 cover that includes both Leon and Grace because I don't like the RPD cover of it. It kind of looks like grayish to me. And I want my man in the cover, and I also want Grace on the cover, so I reprinted that. Anyway, spiraling. It's late 90s to early 2000s thing, so you don't bother explaining the feeling to someone who won't get it. Truly. And so, since the game is finally installed, also, this is kind of like revealing my age now. Anyway. And so, since the game is finally installed on your PC, after 2 whole hours of playing the waiting game, you finally begin playing. You don't know how many hours fly by, or is it days, months? Do you even realize how long it has been since you touched the grass and got a bit of sunlight? That's what I'm trying to do right now, actually. Okay, I feel attacked. Surely you don't photosynthesize, but exposure to sunlight is still important for an honorary DSO agent like yourself. I'm a DSO agent, or am I Leon now? Oh my gosh, wait. Nevertheless, you find yourself immersed into the world of Raccoon City as you play as Grace Ashcroft, who is sent to Wrenwood Hotel to investigate, the same place her mother was murdered 8 years ago. Yep, and let's be honest, you're only playing this game for Leon, and so you try to speedrun Grace's sections. Honestly, I kind of hated Grace's section during the first teaser when they were showing the RE9 teasers and trailers. I was like, oh, they're introducing a new protagonist now. And it's not cool as Ethan. Because Ethan is the GOAT. And then I saw Grace and I was like, okay, what are they doing? It's my opinion, okay? And so when they announced Leon, I was like, okay, I should play this game now. We're just kind of like, okay, that is true here, right here. It's true. Like, look, I love you, but Leon S. Kennedy is on top of my priority list and also on my speed dial. I need to get to his section before I pass out. This is for Grace. So you dodge bullets, hide when needed, use your quick wits to keep Grace's stamina up, ensuring you have enough ammo in your inventory, while trying not to swoon when Leon Kennedy walks into the scene. And when he does, with his Leon Kennedy DSO... Yep.
Leon Kennedy, DSO.
I've watched the cutscenes like multiple times and get distracted whenever I play because I tried speed running the game for less than 3 hours. I did it, but it took me multiple tries, by the way, because I keep getting distracted. You have to close your eyes for a moment. His deliciously deep voice curls your toes just right. Damn, do you envy Grace for breathing the same air as him? You shake your head. Focus. Now's not the time to swoon. There are monsters hidden in this place, for God's sake. But Leon, sigh, the hours keep ticking away as your fingers press on the buttons of the controller. Your back is hunched and your eyes glued to the screen like it will take only a sledgehammer to tear your attention off of it. You get to his part, finally. After what feels like ages, you wonder if you've gotten white strands by now, but hey, who cares? Everything feels perfect, satisfying. You want to hunt the women at Capcom to kiss their hands and braids for designing this man who, even at 49, is ruining women for real life men. Actually, I have an opinion on this. I think the Gen Zs or the younger Gen Zs are looking at Leon as like an old man. But apparently all of my celebrity crushes are reaching their 40s to 50s right now. And they were my crush like when I was a teenager. And seeing them now, I was like, you know what? They're the same age as Leon and they're not that old. They're not that old. And also, thank you. Praise the women at Capcom for designing Leon. Oh my gosh. And that's when you notice something. Leon, even in his pixelated self, acts slightly odd. You blame it on sleep deprivation, caffeine, hallucinations, but it feels like he's watching you. Not in a breaking the fourth wall kind of way, but through mirrors in the game. What? You feel a chill run down your spine. No, this has got to be your hallucination. Or maybe Leon just enjoys looking at himself in the mirror while kicking ass. Right? But there is a brief moment where he looks in the mirror and you feel like he's staring right into your soul. He's inside the game. Surely he isn't seeing you. Right? Right? Oh my gosh. Okay. Part 2. Where is part 2? Part 2. What? Also, a disclaimer. None of my fanfics are AI generated. This is why I love Yoon Wolfie. She wrote all of these without AI. Come on. These are all raw, unedited, and purely written for the heck of it without much of a thought. Just me, my laptop, and Skater Boy against the world. Love that combo. I love that combo. Let's get to part 2. I don't care. Let's go. POV. Okay. The feeling of being watched doesn't disappear just because you've chosen to ignore it. Every time Leon encounters a mirror, he glances at it. It's like an idle animation at this point that you almost certainly believe the developers put in to mess with you on purpose. This is so annoying. You don't know what to even be afraid of, the BFWs, or the fact that your crush might be noticing you through a mirror. Either way, you don't know what to make out of it, at least until you receive further evidence. As if the 99 other times you looked into your cell didn't count. With a smack to your head for allowing yourself to focus on anything other than the game, you immerse yourself yet again. But somewhere at the back of your mind, there is an unscratchable itch. It feels off. You know that. Yet you refuse to fully acknowledge it. In the background, Skater Boy by Avril Lavigne plays as you parry, dodge, and blow the heads of the monsters that you encounter as Leon. That is like a cool combo. R.I.P. the Doctor Who was killed too soon and Leon barely reacted to death. Oh yeah, the nurse. Oh my god. The Leon entrance scene in the Rhodes Care Center. Rhodes Hill Care Center. I was almost going to say Scare Center. And then when the chainsaw men all fall to the ground, you take your hands off the controller, letting your fingers feel something else other than the buttons you've almost murdered. Leon, he's stuck in idle animation. The scene looks normal. Yeah, that's what you think. Because as soon as you shift your focus to the glass of water on the counter, you hear it. Tired already, Prince? Oh, don't do this to me. Don't do this to me. Oh my gosh, part 3. Let's go. I'm not stopping now. The miniseries is dedicated to, yet again, myself. Thank you so much, Yoon. Because honestly, I enjoy the YouTube video streaming service and I play them on repeat. Oh my gosh, she does. She does. I'm giggling. Just to hear it, it gives you dopamine, the good kind. Yes, let's go. Finale. The finale. I hate that this is the last part, but let's do this. You blink. That voice, that dialogue, it is part of the game, right? Something he says when he's still for a while. Capcom definitely knows you will be taking a break after playing for hours straight. Oh, right, totally. This is totally normal. Rationalizing already. Leon's voice surprises you again, and here I thought you'd be busy swooning, or better yet, passing out immediately. And you finally dare to return your gaze to the screen. This time, he's looking straight into the camera. No mirrors in between that you can blame this interaction on. You. Oh my gosh, wait. Leon's lips curl into a smirk. Girl? God. Does he have to be so dangerously sexy when he does that? He does that a lot. In my mind, by the way. His smirk widens. Flattering that you think I'm sexy when I smirk, princess. What the freak? You freaked. Not gonna lie, he's gonna say something like this, like, you know, in his daily life. He's a pixelated man, but, you know, just imagine in his daily life he would say something like this. How did you read your mind? He finishes. Oof. Not that difficult when your cheeks look like they could be replaced with tomatoes or pomegranates. Pomegranates. I don't know how to say this. English is not my first language. Bear with me. Depending on the shade you're going for. Oh my gosh. Leon! Your cheeks burn at the comment. What the hell is even going on? This is too much. You're definitely high on caffeine and haven't slept in more than 24 hours. You need sleep. And this screen needs to be switched off. Yep, you need to switch it off now before you end up doing something you regret. But then you take one look at Leon Kennedy. His eyes flicker with amusement as if he also read your thoughts about switching everything off, and he doesn't look fazed for a second. What the freak, Leon? In fact, if anything, you look more panicked. You're not panicking. It's not a question, even though it feels like one, because you have no idea what to think at this point. Your brain is fuzzy with the night's events, and this isn't making anything better. Leon shrugs through the screen. Yeah, Leon. Why not? Panicking isn't in the job description, he says. Besides, why should I when I am thoroughly entertained by a pretty girl panicking instead? Pretty. Ooh. He calls us pretty girl. Yes. That's it. The screen is getting turned off. Damn it. Where is the switch to the UPS when you need it the most? As you scramble to search for the power source, Leon's voice hits your ears again. Keep trying, but I can't promise if it will work. Don't you have Dr. Gideon to capture and destroy Elpis? You fire. Oh, let's go. We are talking now to Leon on the screen. How are you, infected and sassy? Pick a lane, my man. I would if you haven't tampered with the game. Tampered? Wait, what do we do? I didn't do anything. I didn't touch anything. Why would I tamper the game? I wouldn't cheat. Will I cheat? I won't. I would never. I even played the game in normal setting, by the way, with the ink ribbons in the first gameplay. And I hated my life for doing that because, like, I have no ink ribbons left when I was playing Grace's section. I was losing sleep. Like, the accuracy. Wait, okay, continue. Your fingers are this close to switching the power off. What's that supposed to mean? Leon sighs, pinching the bridge of his nose. I told Sherry to monitor the situation. Your eyebrows knit close together. Sherry? What do you mean, Sherry? Okay, to be honest with you, I was like surprised when in PlayStation 5, Sherry's voice would come through the controller speaker and not through the television or the audio speakers. So when I was in Leon section, I was like, wait, that was so cool just to hear Sherry on my controller and not the whole TV speakers. I'm just sharing like the amazing part of me when I was playing the game for the first time. Anyway, let's continue. Tampered. Monitor the situation. What on earth is Leon talking about? Your fingers twitch against the power button. Just a little more and you'll be able to get out of whatever mess you just found yourself into. But then, without warning, darkness surrounds you. Damn it, now the power is out. Your eyes flicker to where the screen should be. It's dark too. Oh my gosh, we're in the darkness right now. We are Grace. We are now Grace in real life. Your problem is solved, right? There's no longer a weird glitch in your game. You're out of the nightmare. No more dialogues from Leon S. Kennedy. Thunder strikes outside. That's the only sound other than your breathing and the ticking of the clock at the moment. The couch groans as you sink deeper into it. You should feel terrified, but instead, a strange sense of calm washes over you. Looks like your nervous system has officially broken. It's not long before you hear something. Another sound. It's barely there, but enough to make you freeze on the spot. What the freak? We are now in a horror game in real life. As the power is now cut off. What's going to happen? What's going to happen? What's going to happen? What's going to happen? Then a gulp follows. Ooh, wait. And then, you didn't expect me to be here, did you? Is that who I think it is? The lights come right back. The speaker picks up from where it left off on Skater Boy. And Leon Kennedy sits on your couch like he owns the place, drinking from your glass of water. Leon, what are you doing? I'm squinting my eyes right now. I was like, I'm gonna be like, Leon Kennedy on my couch. What the heck are you doing? Your phone buzzes incessantly. Your TV turns on and talks about some kind of alternative universe nonsense. But all you think about, Leon Kennedy breathing the same air as you and looking damn good while he's at it. Oh, wow. That is one heck of a ride. Damn, wow. Wow, I actually want that to happen in real life. You know what? Like, what if we can like enter a game? I think there has been like a concept in a Black Mirror episode where your consciousness can enter a game and you can interact with the characters. Oh wait, this is not turning to be a Black Mirror episode, but you know what? I would love Leon Kennedy to be on my couch and drinking from my glass of water. Because, man, I need him. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this. I am her, simply. I am all over social media, and this fanfic is written by your beloved Ian Wolfie. please check her work. She also has a YouTube channel, by the way. Subscribe to her. Also, we love non-AI creators. That's why we try to like focus on the human side of things. So if you're into that and you're into fangirling, hyperfixations, subscribe to my channel and I'll be releasing more about Leon Kennedy, our man, in the coming weeks. See you on the next one.